All right, meanwhile, let's move on. Yoga is China's newest fad. There are more than 3 lakh active yoga practitioners across Beijing and 1,000 yoga centers at one of these centers. Preparations are underway for a welcome ceremony for the Prime Minister, a Tai Chi yoga fusion ceremony where practitioners are getting ready to say Namaste Tai Chi and Ni Hao China. Our managing editor Rahul Kanwal reports from Beijing.
50 young Chinese students are hard at work at the Yogic Yoga Center in Beijing, preparing to welcome Prime Minister Modi to China. With more and more young Chinese beginning to find Tai Chi old-fashioned and slow, the more dynamic yoga is catching on in a big way across the country. There are now more than 1,000 big and small yoga centers in Beijing alone, and by conservative estimates, there are more than 3 lakh active Chinese yoga practitioners in the city. Head trainer Yogi Mohan Bhandari explains the growing popularity of India's oldest export.
The group of the people practicing behind us, they all are the student of the teacher training. And you cannot find this age group of the people anywhere in the world. They are all around between 20 to 28. And when young people do something, they take that thing continuously. So I think the future of yoga and popularity, I think it is maximum in China.
Like Indian culture, the Chinese too lay a lot of emphasis on the coming together of the mind, body and soul. Young Chinese are fascinated by the spirit behind yoga, and they say doing yoga has been a life-changing experience.
My work is very busy, and so does my husband. And I found something wrong happened with my body, my neck, my leg. So I talked to myself that I need to change. So I come here. I felt it changed my body and my mood. When I doing yoga, I feel inner peace.
Yoga made a really big difference in my life. I still remember when I did my first yoga lesson. I felt very relaxed, and I could feel my body, and so since then I started to practice yoga regularly.
Yin Yan is the founder chairman of one of the first yoga institutes in Beijing. She says she earlier had to spend a lot of time and energy explaining to people what yoga was, but now her institute is finding it tough to keep up with the growing demand.
The competition is more and more stronger now because more and more people join yoga practice. So many yoga centers appeared in China. But we are very happy to see all this competition. That means everybody try to do the best job.
A total of 200 performers will put up a joint exhibition of yoga and Tai Chi on the 15th of May at the Temple of Heaven in Beijing. As Narendra Modi prepares to land in China, these youngsters are getting ready to say Namaste Tai Chi and Ni Hao Yoga.
What's been most fascinating to observe is the level of intensity with which these Chinese yoga practitioners have been doing yoga. And as is the case with everything that the Chinese do, they want to be the best, better than the Indians. Well, all of us really need to get our acts in order. With camera person Kripal Singh, this is Rahul Kanwal at the Yogic Yoga Center in Beijing for Headlines Today.